I'm here with a brand new 2022 Kia Stinger GT2, and we're gonna go for a test drive. And I'm at Garden Grove Kia, and they're letting me test drive this and make this video. Thanks to my buddy Toshi over in sales department, and we'll get this going. And I'll do a full walk around after we go back on this test drive. Here we go. Throw this thing on sport mode. So the thing has all the bells and whistles. This is top of the line with the red interior. Oh yeah, that's quick. So as you guys know, I have the 2.0 Premium from 2018, which is today the GT line. I was going to test drive that today, but Toshi's had one of these here, so I've never driven a GT2, and so far it is very nice. Stingers in general are smooth driving vehicles and very comfortable to drive. They sit low, so if you're in the market for one of these, you can afford the GT2 here. I definitely recommend go for the GT2. I will go over when we stop and we're not driving the difference between the trims for this year 2022. They have changed. Back when they started the Stingers in 2018, they had 5 trims, and over the years it dwindled down to 3. So if you want all the nice features, and I'll show you those in more detail when we stop. If you want those features with the 3.3 liter, then you have to go with the GT2 to have all the features that used to be parted out. So going a little bit straight away. And when you go over the speed limit, the heads-up display turns red on the numbers. It's kind of cool. But yeah, this thing is super fun to drive. If you don't really care about gas mileage, this is definitely miles per gallon compared to what I drive, the Premium, which was in my budget, and that's why I went with that. But if you can afford the GT models, either of them with the 3.3 twin turbo, this one I think has 22 year model has a little bit more horsepower. I think went from 365 to 368. I've driven a GT before, and I couldn't tell the difference between the 3. So most people that have say that this is much faster with the 3 extra horsepower. But just looking around, I usually am not a fan of the red interior, but it does look good. We use the auto hold here. So I just jumped in this thing and drove, so I didn't get to really look at everything, but we'll do that when we stop. Let's get away from this light. I've never driven a car with a heads-up display, and I gotta say it's pretty nice. You don't have to look down. It also has a little speed. It scans all the speed limit signs, so you know what the speed limit is, whether you want to follow them or not. also on the heads-up display, you can see the tells you the mirror sensing for lane changes. You can tell whether or not you got something there. Oh, and then that's a cool feature. In the dash, your mirrors have cameras, at least on the right side. Just from the left. Yeah, both mirrors have the feature with the in the center screen, LCD screen. You have the camera view, so you don't even have to look over. It's a nice feature that I have only on the right side on my Honda Odyssey, which is cool. But it's in the center. But this is right here in your dash, so you can see it with no issues. Oh yeah, it goes. It's got good traction because I think it has the Michelin Sport pilots, and yeah, great grip. Jump on the freeway a little bit just for a short little trip before we head back. I've never tried the cool seats, so let's try that. I've never had cool seats before. Let's see how they work. It's a pretty warm day down in Southern California here. Not crazy hot yet, but it's pretty warm. I can already start feeling it cool me down. All right, here we go, freeway. We got traffic. I've had people ask me on the Facebook groups, like, how much faster is the GT or GT2 over the Premium? It's a lot faster. I mean, the Premium is no slouch, as most of us say, but yeah, it's nothing compared to the GT. With the 19-inch rims, I could say it's a little bit more of a bumpy ride than my Premium, which has the 18-inch rims, but still a comfortable car none the least. So with things the way they're going, there's already talk about making the Stinger into a Kia is going to make them into electric cars too. So who knows how much longer they're going to make direct injection engines, gas, before everything starts going electric. I personally like and enjoy driving cars and like to hear the engine. So I'm going to drive a gas car as long as I can. Brembo brakes, and it stops in a dime, and we're almost back, so I'll get the in-depth video of the interior and all the features that the 2022 model has. It's like a little refresh. It's not a full, it's there's not a lot of new differences compared to the previous years, but they do have some nice improvements, including the new logo, which on my premium I changed out all the emblems on that. Find a place to do this video. I think I found a spot. Alright, now we'll do the video of the interior. Okay, so let's do a walk around the exterior and see the changes. Alright, first let's do with the key. The key is slimmer than the previous years, and they squared it off instead of having a circle push button. And you also have an auto start with this model. I guess before we should start, I already took a picture and I'll probably set it in there, but this is what the price is and all the information and what it has. According to that, it doesn't look like there's a markup, but I know the market is very tight right now with the inventory. So up front, first thing you notice is the logo is different. It's brushed aluminum look, and I think it looks good. I wouldn't change it if I got it. And this is the Pantera metal, which is a cool color, I think. Headlights didn't change at all. But I think if you want these headlights, you have to get the GT2. The GT1 and the GT line have LEDs, but they're different. So let's go around, and here you go. The wheels are different design. 19-inch, and they're staggered for the GT2 and the GT1s. But everything else pretty much looks the same. There you see the camera on the rearview mirror. Let's go on to the back. So here in the back, the lights are much different. You don't have the Maserati looking tail lights. They're all LED, and the whole light bar lights up. Kind of looks like a Charger. The exhaust fascia ports are huge. They're like way bigger compared to the previous years. And let's check out the trunk or hatch. Hatch is still the same. Mine's man powered. I think you have to get the automatic one. You have to get the GT2. I like mine being able to open without having an automatic, but the automatic is nice. So let's close that. And the hatch is one of the best features, I think, of the Stinger. Gives you plenty of room. I have mine tinted, so I don't need that back cover, so even more room. So let's take a look inside the rear. So I think they changed the quilting and the stitching, and the back you have heated seats as well. So hold on, make sure it's recording. Okay. And the stitching in the back, it's got that quilted pattern. But I think they've been doing this for the past few years anyways. The heated seats in the rear, which is nice. Foldable seats. All right, let's go up to the front seat. And I believe to get the Harman Kardon sound system, you have to get the GT2. They got rid of that on all the other trims. So you want best sound. I have that on my premium, which is super nice. I highly recommend it. So this one has this one's got everything. So let's move this car up a little bit so I'm not blocking. All right. The shifter, I don't think has changed, but it's different from the direct chain that I have. And I think the GT1 doesn't have this anymore, or the GT model this year. All right, so differences. There you have the logo, the new logo, right on the steering wheel, and then you have all the features. Mine doesn't have that many features here. So you got the adaptive cruise control, keeps you in your lane. Down here you have your pedals, that brushed aluminum. Same with the center console. Not much has changed there. The mirror is a lower profile mirror, which is super nice. Yeah, they got rid of the sunglass holder or glass holder. Don't know why they did that, but and you have a bigger LCD screen. I haven't had time to mess with that. There's plenty of other videos you can watch for that. And so overall, it's a really good looking car. And like I said, you want all the bells and whistles, this is the car to get. As long as it's within your budget. It's definitely not in my budget, but either way, it is, you know, here's your cooled seats and your heated seats. Push up for the heat, push down for the cool. And let's try the parking camera. That's kind of cool. Get the full parking camera, 360 view. And I'm not sure you can see the heads-up display. Alright, try to get it while we're heading back in. So the shifter, you have to push the button to go and shift it. So I don't know to hold. Yep. You can see the camera. Well, I thank Toshi for letting me drive this thing today. It is, I always want to drive and check out the GT2. Haven't had the chance, so today I did. And I will be back here to do more videos of and do test drives. I screwed that all up. That camera really makes it easy to back it in. That is pretty neat. And park, push that button. Everything else seems to be about the same, so nothing new there. But you know, it got subtle differences. Tail lights, emblems. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so there's the left and the right, which is super cool. I like that. Wish I had these features in my car, but I'm still pretty happy with mine, and I'm probably gonna keep mine for a long time, unless something happens in the future and I could afford one of these. I'd probably get one of these. All right. check this out. So there's the cell phone charger. It's a little bit different, it's wireless. But there you go, Stinger GT2. Excellent car. And again, thanks for Garden Grove Kia for having me here. And I will be back to make I'll be making more videos, different cars, not just a Stinger. They have a lot of new cars. Kia, I've said this before, but they have changed my mind on the quality of their cars. I never thought I'd ever buy a Kia myself, but after I found out the Stinger, yes, I am glad I did. Well, please like and subscribe, and if you need any help or you're in the market, stop by here. This is where I go to get my car serviced. And if you go see Toshi, he's in the sales department. He's reachable by email, but you can find him on their website, and he's a good guy to deal with. He actually listens to what you want and what you need, and overall a great guy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll put some stills in here, and I'll be back to do the GT line, 300 horsepower, 2.5 liter. Alright, thanks for watching.